Okay, I have a bonus topic that we didn't plan for. Things that could make Kyle Shanahan look really bad this year.
Any injury on the offensive line. Any injury on the offensive line.
Any injury on the offensive line. I got one. Deebo Samuel playing well for the Washington Commanders.
Oh.
That would be disastrous for Kyle Shanahan.
That would
Can you imagine if Cliff Kingsbury figured it out and was like, no, this guy is actually still a Pro Bowler, but you got Demarcus Robinson. Enjoy.
I think the likelihood of that happening is low.
Me too.
God,
I'm just thinking about things that would make Kyle look really bad.
All right. Here's one. I don't want this because Justin Herbert is one of my starters in Dynasty. Mm-hmm. I think yours too. We got to talk about your roster in a minute.
We will.
Justin Herbert goes out for any amount of time and Trey Lance comes in with Jim Harbaugh and plays like a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I totally agree. That might be the nail in the coffin. Matthew Stafford goes out for any amount of time and Jimmy Garoppolo plays better than Brock.
That's the one. Yeah. In a head-to-head game.
Oh my God. If Darnold beating Brock was sort of understandable because the Vikings were really good last year, but Jimmy beating Brock, that you can't come back from that.
Jimmy, again, selfishly don't want that, but man, that would be fun to watch for the week after that. Because then, listen, I've said this so many times that I get in so many arguments about whether or not Kyle is a good coach or whether or not the 49ers should keep him. And I'm like, no, if that happens and if Jimmy beats them, finally the entire world will see what we've been saying for so long, that Kyle is overrated and it is time to move on.
Get started at factormeals.com/Cohn50off and use code Cohn50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. I mean, Kyle was incredible last year. Like, so many things happened that shouldn't happen under the watch of a good head coach that people just glossed over for whatever reason. Like the whole allowing Brandon Ayuk to stand on the side of training camp and overshadow everything. Dude, be a coach. Handle that.
Yeah.
Letting a fight happen and not disciplining the person who threw the punch. Dude, handle that. The Bosa stuff. Dude, handle that. Like, are you there? Are you here? What's going on, Kyle? Like, and it's like, so he wasn't really present as a leader, and then as an offensive coach, he wasn't particularly creative either. So yeah, last year was bad. Very bad. Very bad. Yeah. So, I mean, he already made himself look bad last year, but yeah, the Deebo Samuel thing, Trey Lance, there's some lingering things. And then, of course, if he gets Christian McCaffrey hurt again, it's gonna be, if you get Brock Purdy hurt because the offensive line isn't good, if you get Christian McCaffrey hurt because you gave him 20-something touches a game, no one's gonna give you excuses.
Yep.
So that was a little.
And the most important one, choking in a do or die game in the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl.
There's that. Assuming you get back to the playoffs.
Right. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me three times.
Losing week 1 to Seattle would make Kyle look bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Losing week 2 to Spain. Oh my God.
I still think that like the secret plan behind closed doors with the Yorks is that Saleh is going to take over the team.
That's another thing. If the offense is worse than the defense, that makes Kyle look bad this year.
Especially with
this
all
defense
those
is going to start
rookies.
5 rookies.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially with all those rookies on that defense. If Saleh can turn them into a productive defense.
If Kyle Shanahan still seems burnt out and out of ideas despite having an extra month of an offseason.
Yeah.
And he can't blame it on like the depression of losing a Super Bowl. It's just, no, maybe you're burnt out from 9 years of being a coach.
Right. Like, I'm sorry, Kyle, you're making what, $12 million a year? Get over the burnout.
You're almost fully gray too, man. You look 20 years older than you did 9 years ago.
Dude, he has aged like a president. It is crazy.
He needs to find a youth. Like, he needs to look younger.
Yeah.
They'll use that against him too. Man, you look, sorry. You need a year off.
Yeah. Okay. He needs a therapist and a vision quest.
Dude, therapists are great. If you get the right one, you got to shop around a little bit. There's some bad ones out there. I'm just saying. The ones who aren't for you.
Yeah. Everybody needs a different thing, but everybody should go to therapy.
I agree. Okay.